Welcome. My name is Shamini, and another episode of Breakpoint is now as a review here on my channel. It's the second episode. It's called Take the Crown. The main characters in this one is a couple that has been together at a time. It's Berrettini again and TOMLJANOVIC. They're not together anymore, but at that time, Australian Open 2022, they were a couple in love, ex-girlfriend actually, by the way, also of Nick Kyrgios. And yeah, the whole series, as I want to mention before, if you have not watched it, then watch it first, because that's kind of a spoiler alert. So if you have not watched it, better watch it before. If you don't have Netflix, you can still hang in here, because I'm just giving you a brief idea about the series and what is happening there, and yeah, also my opinion about it. Let's jump into it. It starts all with this guy that is unstoppable at the moment in the Australian Open, Novak Djokovic. How he gets deported. They shortly show the whole situation about that, about the protests in Melbourne from the Serbs. And then they go through the tournament with these two beauties. And TOMLJANOVIC, yeah, she lost in the second round against Badosa, so she's not that long in that episode. But it's very interesting, because you get a lot of insights also, again, behind the scenes. And what's very interesting, that she says she want to quit after the match. She says she's playing so bad, she's never going to get it, and that she want to quit tennis. And every tennis player knows that feeling when we want to quit tennis because we lost the match. But eventually she kept playing, and that's very good. But yeah, it's like when she came off the court, she talked to the coaches, and it's interesting to see, because these stuff you don't see. I mean, of course, you know that the players are disappointed, but you don't see them really talking about the match and how they feel right after the match. So that's very good. I really liked that part. And then we had the Berrettini run in the Australian Open. He went to the semis, playing Rafa in the semis, and having a big fight against Alcaraz. I think it was the third round. So that was pretty good. Also, like the match atmosphere and the points, they produce it quite well. As I said, again, knowing what's happening, it's not that interesting for all the tennis fans, but still, I mean, I enjoyed watching it, even though I knew the result and I knew what's happening there. Still enjoyed the whole scenery and the whole the whole match play between these two guys. And of course, Rafa was not in there. He was mentioned. Djokovic was also not in there. On one side, a little bit sad that the big names are not in the series that much. On the other side, it's also nice to see someone like Berrettini, because you got also an insight. They were at his home, had a talk to the mother, drinking a coffee and a tea, and was very interesting also to see like a private life kind of thing from Berrettini, and people get more to know these players that are a little bit under the radar still, as Novak and all the big guys, and Rafa, and yeah, they're still up there. So it's interesting. It's good. I like it. As I said, for the real tennis fans, it's probably not that great, but still cool to watch, I would say. But for people that don't know Berrettini and TOMLJANOVIC, probably never heard of her before, they get a little bit more in touch with the players, and that's great stuff. I talked to some people that are really not really into tennis, and they really enjoyed it. They really like it. They say it's cool, it's nice. Yeah, maybe I'll watch some more tennis, and that's what it should be all about. So that was the second episode, and you can just click the next one and see episode number 3. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what do you think about the second episode with Berrettini and TOMLJANOVIC. Ciao, ciao.